when I project something about me to myself inside me, secretly I think something about me inside. But when I project it outside, it's something different. And when I keep on repeating this pattern, that very gap becomes a doubt on me for myself.
Yes.
That is self-doubt.
See, when you keep on repeating, when others are convinced, that is when the self-doubt starts.
Okay.
If you just go on be telling, I am this, I am this, I am this, I am this, and nobody is there except few trees and plants,
That doesn't
it
become
doesn't
self-doubt.
become self-doubt. When others are convinced only, it becomes self-doubt.
So then self-hatred is when I am trying to project something about myself to others, but others are not willing to see it that way. They perceive it as something different. So when that happens, I feel at a loss every time how to make them convinced about it, and that comes back as hatred for me.
So unworthy.
Unworthy.
It starts as unworthy and becomes hatred. The consolidated unworthiness, solidified unworthiness becomes hatred.
Yes, Swami. So, like how I understood these two things, the third, self-denial, I'm not able to understand the direct relation between the gap between how I perceive others and others perceive me, how that is called how that takes root as self-denial.
Listen, see, all of you, can you all listen? Provide listening. I am giving you deeper insights. Listen. We all want everyone around us to feel we are very loving, caring, very responsible, trustworthy, reliable person. We yearn for others to have a completely open, integrated relationship with us. Not lying, not cheating, completely integrated, completely authentic, very straightforward, truthful, honest. We expect that. But we ourselves don't do that. Why, you know? Not that you want to be dishonest. You are afraid if you are open, honest, integrated, authentic, you may be vulnerable. Others may exploit you, may take you for granted, may manipulate you. So you always strongly believe being open means vulnerable. Because there is some part of you which can be manipulated by others. When you don't have any incompletion which can be manipulated by others, you can be completely open and not feel vulnerable.
So the word self-denial comes when I deny myself the option to be open, completely open to others.
No, not just completely open to others. When you expect others to be completely open, but you deny the possibility for yourself.
Okay.
Is self-denial. Okay. When you don't expect others and you deny it on you, then okay. It doesn't become self-denial in you. When you expect others, but you do not do it, it becomes self-denial.
Okay, Swami. I got
Clear?
it. Yes.
Everyone is clear about it?
Swamiji, you said in the self-hatred, you said the pressure, when it turns towards you, it becomes hatred. I got that. What is that which makes this gap denial? See,
yes. See, here there is no pressure, there is an unbridgeable gap. You are not able to reach out. You are not able to open yourself to be integrated, honest, authentic to the other person. But you expect other person to be integrated, honest, authentic to you.
Yes, Swamiji, I understand that this is what is the scene, actual situation, but how does it manifest?
The first only pressure coming back. Here in this, there is no pressure coming back. Here, there like a bridge, this end and that end is not even meeting.
Then why do we start suddenly denying good for us?
Yes. When you expect others and you do not do, that becomes denial. Why means, because if you become integrated, authentic to the other person, there is a possibility he will exploit you. Somewhere earlier somebody would have exploited you, manipulated you, or you would have heard the story somebody got manipulated. That's all. So you became reserved.
So that incompletion about something else, what we heard or happened, stop, gets manifested in the form of
self-denial.
Denying good for us, denying authenticity for us. Thank you.
Yes, Balaji, go ahead.
Hi, Swamiji. I have, I think, some remaining questions on denial, but first, may I just confirm my understanding of self-doubt? So one example I worked through is when some people consider me intelligent or charming, I think, I don't feel that way inside, but I seem to have convinced them.
That is self-doubt.
And I get your point that it's the convincing that causes me to doubt, but I don't know. But I don't know why.
Say, you convinced others, but you yourself don't feel that way. Then what am I? So then anything I have convinced others is not true.
Okay.
Anything can be questioned. I might have convinced others I am a man, that can be questioned. I might have convinced others I am from this country, that can be questioned. Anything about me others have been convinced can be questioned.
So it creates a general uncertainty about everything and removes the foundation.
Yes.
Okay.
The general uncertainty about everything related to yourself is like building a building on a earthquake land, earthquake prone land.
No solid foundation, open, yep. Okay, and then self-hatred, the example it came right to my memory was, I tried to convince a friend about the truth of the spiritual experience. He didn't respond the way I wanted. So I was angry at his non-compliance. And then
anger becomes hatred towards you.
Yes.
That you are not worthy of being complied by him.
Yes, because I started to berate myself for first not explaining it right, then thinking I'm incapable of explaining it right. And then I saw in myself that the anger at him started to turn into unworthiness and, like you said, solidified into hatred. Okay.
Yes.
With denial, I think I'm still struggling a little bit, but from what I'm gathering in my own experience, I expect life and others to treat me the same way, give to me a certain way, but I don't want to give the same back to life and others.
That's all. So, yes, you have any question? Please go ahead.
Yeah, Swamiji,
can you pull your mic to yourself?
Yeah. I really appreciated that clarification on the expectation part, because that was a little bit I was struggling with. In fact, I think I've had a lot of bad experiences before. I used to expect certain things and it wasn't happening. So now I just have no expectations. So it's like if I expect something...
That is not the way life is going to progress. How to solve the issue, we will see further. Now I just wanted you to understand the whole thing. No expectation is not the solution.
Because I was thinking, okay, if I don't have expectation, and if I get something that I want, okay, it's a pleasant surprise. At least then I won't be disappointed.
No expectation is not the solution.
Okay.
I'll tell you what to do.
Okay. Thanks, Nithyananda.
Yes.
Actually, for example, my husband won't accept whatever I am saying. நான் என்ன சொன்னாலும் அவர் எடுத்துக்கவே மாட்டாங்க.
ஏத்துக்கிட்டா அவர் பேர் ஹஸ்பண்ட் இல்லமா?
நான் என்ன சொன்னாலும் தப்பு அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனால் நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்றதும் கேட்கக்கூட மாட்டாங்க. அது என்னை ஹர்ட் ஆகும். அது பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு நினைப்பேன். சரி அவங்க ஏற்றுக்கலன்னா பரவாயில்ல போகணுன்னு. ஆனாலும் எனக்கு ஹர்ட் ஆகும். அது செல்ஃப் டினையலில் வருமா, செல்ஃப் ஹேட்டடில் வருமா?
நீங்கள் சொல்கிறத அவர் ஏற்றுக்கல அப்படிங்கிறது ஹேட்ரடாக தான் மாறும்.
ஆனால் சில டைமில் நான் சில டைமில் பொய் சொல்லியிருப்பேன். ஏன்னா அவர் சொன்னாக்கா கோவம் வரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ பொய் சொல்லியிருப்பேன். ஆனால் அது
என்ன ஜஸ்டிஃபிகேஷன் இருந்தாலும் அது செல்ஃப் டவுட்டில் வந்துடும்.
ஓகே, அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கல. நான் இப்போ ஓப்பனாக இல்லாமல் அவங்கக்கிட்ட நான் இப்படி தான் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே செல்ஃப் டவுட். ஓகே, செல்ஃப் டினையல் கொஞ்சம்
அவர் ஓப்பனாக இருக்குன்னு எதிர்பார்க்குறது. ஆனால் நாம் ஓப்பனாக இல்லாமலே விளையாடுறது கேமை. புரியுதா? முடிஞ்சு போச்சா? அவ்வளோதான். Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, Swamiji. I especially wanted to thank you on giving a very clear-cut distinction regarding my being responsible when I'm not perceived as the reason for something. Thank you very much. I think everyone should know about that. That has been causing a lot of problem. And the other one, Swamiji, even yesterday I said what was my purpose in coming over here regarding self-denial. In nearly 60 years of my life, I have been trusting towards everyone, and like you said, people would have taken advantage of that. That has happened many times, and given a chance, I'll still trust people and still be taken advantage. Can we do something about that?
I see. I'll answer this question after this completion process.
Yes, yes, Swami. Thank you.
Yes, please go ahead.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Yes.
Self-denial pati. This is my understanding. I wrote my experiences. I want everyone to be surrounded by me. I want so many people with me. But I don't personally, on my own, I don't go and mingle with anybody. So I feel
That
alone.
is also
The reason
self-denial. That's also self-denial.
that's self-denial. Okay. Second one, whatever work I take up or whatever I try to do, it gets delayed. Correct? அது கை நழுவி போன மாதிரி இருக்கும். Bus stopக்கு போனா அப்பதான் the bus போயிருக்கும் or something of that sort. When I started thinking after your class, it's my understanding, whatever work comes to me, I should have done it priority basis. நான் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னா on my like basisல பண்ணியிருக்கேன். So probably I would have left out the priorities. So my prioritesலாம் அங்கே மிஸ் ஆயிருக்கலாம். This is my guess. Please correct me. So
no, your guess is right.
Me feeling I'm unlucky should be corrected by correcting.
That is actually comes under inner image.
Okay.
That's it.
But my doubt is, Swamiji, I like to keep myself away from the people who try to create problem. And but somehow the problem happens to me through somebody else. But I don't create such problems to anybody.
Okay, I understand. We will deal this issue when we complete the completion.
But this is also self-denial, Swamiji?
No, this is not self-denial. When we go through this process, many of these questions will be answered. Then I will take up the remaining questions.
Okay, thank you so much.
Like how Balaji's questions got answered the moment he went through this, like that.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'll take your questions also later on. If it is there, if it is left out, unattended. Yes, now we will be going to the next levels of finding out the root, finding out the incompletions. Step by step I will lead you. Because still I have not yet completely shared what Kalabhairava has said. In the next sessions, next session, we are going to write what we want as an inner image, what we want as outer image, the best inner image, the best outer image, best others image, best life image we want to have. So from that perspective, we will start penning down all the incompletion. I think when we do it step by step, you will understand. So all the Tanidars, Kotaris, Mahans, Sri Mahans who are online attending through two-way video conferencing, still I have not completely shared what Kalabhairava has gifted. So if you are free, you can join. That's all, not compulsion. No, not Tanidars, sorry. Mahans, Kotaris, Sri Mahans. Okay. So let's gather for next session. Thank you. Be blissed soul.